Okay, so guys, another video. A little bit of repurposing. I use this on my tractor trailer for mounting GPS and my satellite radio for a number of years, and now I'm no longer using it for that. So we're going to use this as a clamp on the motorcycles so we can put the GoPro on it. Well, I don't have an end that fits for this ball. It's not threaded, where this has to be what they call 1/4 by 20 standard threads, which this screw is, as you can see, threads right on in. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut that head off and basically super glue it in here, and that way we can now have a mount, because I'm cheap. Certain things like this, guys, it's I can wait a couple days for this from Amazon, or I could build it today. So we're building it today, guys. So that's the plan. The Dremel tool, which, you know, every home shop should have some type of Dremel. Not necessarily the name brand. I have a Ryobi battery powered one, which I love taking out in the field because this has to be plugged in, that one doesn't. But the problem is sometimes, like this little disc, even sitting here in the box, it somehow broke. So that's the only downside, is sometimes these get brittle and they break. So that's why we wear eye protection, because as you can see, half of that flying into your eye is gonna hurt. So what we're going to do, we're going to take 2 bolts, or 2 nuts, onto our little bolt. And we are going to take 2 wrenches, and this is called jam nutting. So now it doesn't take a lot. You just kind of just take it and just torque it down just a hair on top of itself on the other nut. And now that won't spin, okay? So we'll take our Dremel, come over here, and we are going to take this. You know what? Let's move this just a little bit, guys. Let's take this and move it just, yeah, right about there. I like it. Doesn't have to be super tight. Make sure we're not sideways. Yeah. This ain't the best place for this vise, but it's the only place I got. So we're going to just tuck right there on that little nut. Right there. Just try to get that level, squared up. Just sitting in there pretty good. Tighten it down. Once again, guys, safety glasses. Be safe. Make sure our device is off before we turn it on. And these have a locking collar. Make sure it spins freely before you turn it on, guys. It's a good way to burn one up or make a bunch of noise. Hey guys, here we go. Just that simple, guys. Now we'll let that cool for just a couple minutes. The other reason you use the jam nut is now you have a way to unthread that through those threads, and where you cut them off, just kind of reshape them. The other thing you can do is, and we'll do it if it's necessary, is if you come in here and look, you can take a sander and go around those and sand them up, which will make them back to where they'll grab easily. This is going to be Loctited in, so I only got to get it in there one shot. So we'll be good there. And like I said, since we were using the Dremel, we'll let that cool off for a couple minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. Just a couple minutes. We might try to buy a little square pants Bob or whatever his name is. Bob Squarepants or whatever his name is. I don't know if I can say his name on YouTube. They won't let me play music. So, here's our finished cut. It's not threading off. It just got just a little bit of a snag on it. So the easiest way I have found to do this, once again, grab you a third nut, put it up here, jam nut these so you've got a way to hold it. And then take your other one and keep just going up, even with your hands up and down. You'll feel the rough spot and just kind of push through it, back out, push through it, back out. And this basically is just removing those threads. You can use a tap and die. I have a tap and die. It just, like I said, I don't need a lot just to get this bad boy just, like I said, just to move that metal out of the way. And that's all we're doing, is just moving that metal out of the way. There, it comes off, and now it threads right back up. So now what we'll do is we'll undo our jam nut. We'll take all these off. And we will, you know, let's just get that bad boy out of there. Now we need to see if the cut end, which is right there. I mean, I did such a good job, guys. I can't even see any discoloration there. I mean, look at that. I'll never be able to do that again, so you all better enjoy it. And then we just need to see if we can get this bad boy just to thread up there. And it's acting up just a hair. I might have to put those jam nuts back on and just see if I can just, because yeah, see, it threads this way, so I might just have to sand off a little ridge just to make it easier. Because once this goes in there and I know it's fitting okay and I can get it to thread up, I am going to Loctite it down. And that way we can have a stud on this ball. Let's just try doing this just so I got some finger grip power here. There we go. Yep, see, there we go. There we go. So, let's Loctite these down, or jam bolt those again, and just finger tighten those in there and work it in, and then we'll Loctite this thing down and be done. There we go. That should be good enough. So, let's see. Oh yeah, she's looking good, boys and girls. Let's take this apart. Once again, let's take it apart. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's take this out. Let's see how far we can thread that in. That doesn't go down, so that's going to have to go down pretty far, guys. So I would say that is just about a bolt or a nut down. So we got to get it to where it's at least that far down in there. I'm surprised that has so little. Yeah, it's not a lot, guys. Not a lot at all. So let's, in case we ever got to mess with this, let's just use the blue. Well, you know what? This is a really nice kit from Loctite. It does come with your blue, your red, pipe sealant, coppers, anti-seize, and silver anti-seize. So, I don't have a description, or I don't I won't have a link in the bottom. I don't know how to do the links just yet, but there is your part number, guys. And if I can put it in the description, figure this out, I will get it done. But for now, we'll use the Permarex Thread Locker Blue. It's basically the same stuff, just a different brand. So, let's see if we can get this to work. Just a little dab will do, you guys. You don't need a lot. See, it will work its way down into those threads. And you don't, like I said, you don't need a lot, guys. A little dab will do you. Okay, that is not, there we go. Oh yeah, that's threaded in really nice. Let's see if we can get just a little bit more. It might be tacked out, which is fine. We don't need a ton of threading, because like I said, oh, yep, that ought to be just about right. Let's see. Oh yeah, good and oh yeah, perfect. Uh-oh. Yep, perfect. That went down in there. That's going to thread lock. We'll leave that for 24 hours, guys. And now we have a way to, and with that nut, you'll be able to get it good and tight, put it on the motorcycle. Now we've got ways to watch these things or give you videos from the motorcycle rides, guys. Thanks for watching. And like I said, watch till the end, guys. There's going to be a couple of these little short videos all compressed into one. Thanks for watching.